Hello, my name is Michael Emery. This video is specifically designed to accompany the Full Forgiveness mobile phone app. Not too long ago, I was reading the Dalai Lama's book, Ethics for a New Millennium, and the way that he ended the book really stood out to me. I'd like to share a portion of what he wrote with you. He said, "Time passes unhindered. When we make mistakes, we cannot turn the clock back and try again. All we can do is use the present well. Therefore, if when our final day comes, we are able to look back and see that we have lived full, productive, and meaningful lives, that will at least be of some comfort. If we cannot, we may be very sad, but which of these we experience is up to us. The best way to ensure that when we approach death, we do so without remorse, is to ensure that in the present moment, we conduct ourselves responsibly and with compassion for others. Actually, this is in our own interest, and not just because it will benefit us in the future. As we have seen, compassion is one of the principal things that makes our lives meaningful. It is the source of all lasting happiness and joy. And it is the foundation of a good heart, the heart of one who acts out of desire to help others. Through kindness, through affection, through honesty, through truth and justice toward all others, we ensure our own benefit. This is not a matter for complicated theorizing. It is a matter of common sense. There is no denying that consideration of others is worthwhile. There is no denying that our happiness is inextricably bound up with the happiness of others. There is no denying that if society suffers, we ourselves suffer. Nor is there any denying that the more our hearts and minds are afflicted with ill will, the more miserable we become. Thus, we can reject everything else, religion, ideology, all received wisdom, but we cannot escape the necessity of love and compassion. From time to time, I'm asked what some of the common themes are with my coaching clients. And I'd have to say that forgiveness is one of the biggest recurring themes that exists. Sometimes it is the forgiveness of another person, and other times it is the forgiveness of oneself, self-forgiveness. I've experienced situations in which people were able to let go of old things, old ideas, remorses, mental constructs that they've been carrying around with them for decades. In contrast to that stuff, when those people left the session, they left a lighter person. I could distinctly tell by the look on their face, through the optimism in their words, and the way that they carried their body, that something had changed. It wasn't anything that I did except for create an environment for change. It was that individual who took upon themselves the responsibility to realize that carrying that suffering further into the future would only result in more pain and more grief. They're the ones who chose to make a difference. Even though it might have been painful or difficult to let go of in the first place, once it was done, they felt tremendously better. In this audio program, I draw upon various approaches for forgiveness and reconciliation. But my vision for this and its effectiveness is bigger than just the individual. It is my intention to create a ripple with this program that moves across the face of the planet. Together, you and I have the possibility of creating a tipping point. Change that moves across the face of the globe, benefiting one another. I believe that this is a thought form, a meme, whose time has come. And we can participate in sharing this with other people and improving the course of humanity. When you experience forgiveness, not only are you letting go of the past, but you're participating in creating the potential future. As the philosopher Krishnamurti once said, "The self is revealed only in relationship. In observing the way I talk to my neighbor, the way I regard property, the way I cling to belief or to experience or to knowledge. That is, in discovering my own dependency, I begin to awaken to the whole process of self-knowledge. Use this program today to rid yourself from the shackles of the past and experience forgiveness. As you do this, others will do it with you. Together, you will experience freedom from the thoughts and actions of others, and you will take full charge of your destiny. Be amazing.